from West Meadow Farm in Bradford, New Hampshire, and we are on to challenge number 43. This one is ponying a horse. So the goal is riding one horse while ponying another and having complete control and harmony with both. The benefits, this is taking the Stick to Me challenge to the next level by doing it on horseback. This challenge gives purpose to riding, and you got to manage 2 horses at once. You'll quickly see any holes in responsiveness and be able to fix them. It's also a great way to get your horse used to riding in traffic and expand his bubble. It'll improve your leadership and communication with both, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, so the common mistakes is dragging the horse while you're ponying along. So that would tell you, so if I'm leading Tuna and he's way dragging back, that would tell me I need some help on leading and coming off a field. So I would want to work on that. And the other one is my horses are fighting with each other, which you just saw West Wind. Tuna got a little close to her in her bubble, and says this can happen especially if they're not used to being this close and are dominant with each other. Remember that you're the leader and the most dominant of all. When one starts biting or even attacking the other, you can tap him with your stick and think, that's not your job. There's no anger or punishment behind your intentions. You are calmly asserting your leadership and control over the situation. Another thing that you can do if your horses show some aggressiveness towards another horse is just ask them to do something. So ask them to yield one way or the other, and then if they don't listen to you, then you can get firmer with them because they didn't listen to your request. All right, put the book back. Before you do this challenge, there's a couple things that you want to make sure you have going pretty good. One is that you can ride with one hand. So you're going to have a short California roll, and you want to make sure that you can turn your horse left and right. So with that short California roll, if you can zoom in on this, my hands. If I need to turn her to the right, I can use my pointer finger on the rein, or if I got to go left, I can use my pinky on the rein. So it's still a direct rein, even though I'm riding one-handed. The horse that you're ponying, it's a good idea if you can back them off away from you. So if you get in a tough spot, you can get them away from you. And lead them on up. Good boy. Good. So we've done a lot of stuff with Tuna and West Wind, going sideways. There's so much fun stuff you can do. Another thing I'd suggest is having a long line. So this is a 12-foot line, and I like to hold it like this in my fingers. So if I got both reins, I can close my fingers, or if I get into trouble, I can let go of one, and I know I still have the tail. So I want to be handy with my hands. So if I get into trouble, I'm riding along, I can just drop one, and I know I got the tail. That's kind of an important thing to have. One thing you might find is the horse that you're ponying, if they get ahead of the one you're riding, that's when the one that you're riding can start showing some aggressiveness. So I like to have the horse I'm ponying back by my thigh. That's where I like them to be. All right, so we're just going to ride around in here. And actually, if Sandra, with the camera, if you go in that corner, then you won't be shooting into the sun. So we'll just let Sandra get where she's got to be. Alright, so I'm just going to ride around in this little area. You want to make sure you can walk, you can stop. You want to see if you can walk around this horse. Slow this horse down. that's it. That's your challenge. See what you can do. Have fun with it. If you can just walk, just walk. If you can get so you can trot, trot. You can canter, even cooler. And then you can kind of see the faster we went, the more kind of worried she got about